This is my pride and joy. This is 54 years, 10 months of work, and it is the world's longest gum wrapper chain. Okay, these are big red wrappers from the Plenty Pack. Fold it in half.
When I first met Gary, I was not aware of his obsession with gum wrapper chains or all the other little eccentricities that he had.
Rip the wrapper in half. In the 60s, when we were all making the chains in high school, they would make them to the height of their boyfriend or girlfriend. So I can say that at 5.33 feet per day over the last 55 years, I have made a chain the height of my wife every single day over that time.
I do not get involved helping Gary in any way with his gum wrapper chain because it's a one-person deal.
Now, each half wrapper has to be folded 6 times. Fold in half. This is the very first wrapper that I ever put on the chain on March 11th, 1965. From that point to this point here is all one continuous chain in these specially designed plexiglass display cases. And take each of those halves and fold it to the middle. And fold the middle together.
When Gary and I started to live together, the gum wrapper chains traveled through the house, over pictures, over the refrigerator, into a family room, and I had green, yellow, orange, the colors he used, all through the house. That was not fun.
She put her foot down one day and said, "You're going to have to keep that in one room." These are some of the memorabilia that I have collected over the years since I started my gum wrapper chain. This would be from the 1890s. This is 1935, 1994. These girls were trying to break my record and gave up, so they sent me their chain to be added to mine, which, as I mentioned, I do not do. Then you take that and you fold that in half.
Gary has always been involved in different things, and this really is a soothing obsession for Gary when he's watching TV, watching sports, because sports gets his blood pressure up, and this really does help with that.
Then you've got to take the ends and fold them to the middle. You then have one link. At 106,810 feet, it contains 2,583,335 gum wrappers. And if you were to drive from one end to the other, doing 40 miles an hour, 66 kilometers per hour, it would take 30 minutes to drive from one end of the chain to the other. When you've completed the link, you then add it to the last link on the chain by carefully inserting it through and then pushing it through. And there, I've added 1/4 of an inch to the overall length of the world's longest gum wrapper chain.